Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video because, well, a new video is overdue and I received like a little package here with like a nice flower as a stamp, and this package comes from Dortmund, and as you can see, size-wise, it's a 7-inch and it coming from Dortmund, and it me having like a conversation with aniyo, a trip-hop band I'm like a fan of, kind of, and they are like have become friends of mine over the years, and I've sent them one of the copies of my Combat Dubs project, which you've seen in two videos before, the new dubstep-based music grime project I run with Sascha Müller, which was released on my label Intrauterin Recordings. And we had a conversation on the phone, and they asked me if they sent me like their latest 7-inch, which came out, I guess, in early 2018 or late 2017. I don't know, I don't remember exactly. And as they hadn't, they said they would send me one, and here it is. And coming back to the thing, being a fan, I've been tweeting about this recently. This is like a weird term for me because I've been in the music industry and in the music business for so long, like for 20 plus years now. So the concept of being a fan of someone is kind of strange to me. Well, I know that it is important to have fans and stuff, but well, I see a lot of things. There are a lot of musicians I like personally, also like when I know them face to face and stuff, and also when I like their music a lot and stuff. But like being a devoted fan, like thinking Swifties, thinking like the hardcore Depeche Mode fans who know everything, remember every fact and stuff. This is a concept I never embraced, kind of, and so being a fan of someone for me means just liking their music, and still I like to have this fan as like a, well, quote-unquote fan, and not like a hardcore fandom that I die if I like meet people which I love and stuff, and like music-wise, and usually I don't get starstruck as well, and so like meeting people is always nice. We are all musicians. We are all like people involved in the industry, label-wise, promo-wise. No matter how big or small of a producer you are, like if I like your music, I like your music and stuff. But we are on the same level. And I had this recently at the Reeperbahn Festival, and not when I was playing, but like the day before. Null and Void was playing in Hamburg, which is Kurt Uenala, which is a guy I have met before, and we've been staying in touch ever since, and he's worked with Kasper Björke for a label I've been working at the times, and I met him through that, and he's also like one of the producers for Depeche Mode and stuff, and also for Dave Gahan's single or like solo works, and well, Depeche Mode have obviously been a big influence on me, but still like Kurt is a nice guy, we like chat and stuff, and but it's just like a one-on-one basis, and not like it's like, wow, that guy and stuff for me. But anyway, let's do a quick and dirty unboxing here, because I'm hungry actually. I haven't eaten that much, a bit of chocolate and stuff, but and I've recorded, I don't know if I've told you this, I found on the streets lately, I found a whole plastic bag full of blank tapes which have been used, and they were all contained like Indian ragas and stuff, and like meditation, how to meditate and stuff, and so I've been recording like real mixtapes like on cassette tape recently, and also I've been like restarting doing mixes for radio, just to have a few in store, because radio wise I might be more active in the future, maybe also abroad, so things are developing here possibly, so I'd like to have like to build up a little collection of mixes I could like one-on-one use for radio if someone requests a radio mix of mine or radio show of mine, like an hour long. So I have like 10, 15 at hand and like in store right now, so this is what I've been doing recently as well. But let's go into this little thing which is empty, and I love these boxes. I bought like a few for sending stuff out, and it is from aniyo, definitely, and they've been sending me that nice little stamp and card, which is pretty heavyweight paper-wise, and they have their address and email and stuff on there. Also, they've been doing patches, which I didn't know, so I will keep this in the with the 7-inch, the aniyo patch. And here is a nice little heavy 7-inch, which is dedicated to me, which I love. I love getting like dedicated stuff and from aniyo. And here is the back with a nice little print. It's a silkscreen print, I guess, as they've done on previous album. And obviously this is a split 7-inch they've done with a guy called Schlax. This is All of Us, like a new version of a track, an old track of them. They performed with like guitar and stuff, as far as I know. I haven't heard this. And on the flip, there is this guy Schlax, which is obviously a hip-hop guy from their hometown of Dortmund. And this came to be, as far as I know, as far as they've told me, because they've built the beats for that guy Schlax, and so they've decided to do a split release together with one of their songs and one of these, one of the hip-hop guy Schlax's songs as well. So I've got a new 7-inch dedicated to me, and maybe I should show more stuff, because I've been on more album covers, not only like with a handwritten message, but also I had like features, or like not features, but mentions in the like greetings lists of many artists since the late 90s, I guess. Also from one piano player you might have known recently, or like have seen recently, Lisa Morgenstern, which I've discovered ages ago when she was not that well known, before her first album actually, and she was doing a tour with one of the guys of Goethes Erben. I actually don't remember the project he did or he does when he's single or as a single artist, but I remember I've written the press info for that, and the pre-show was done by Lisa Morgenstern, which played like piano or like as a synthesizer and like sang very expressively. I was pretty impressed by her musically, and then we got to know each other kind of via email and stuff, and like been on the phone like a few times and stuff. And then I had like a thank you, because I featured her in the very beginning on my website, pretty much. On her album and the thanks list and stuff, and now she's in the same booking agency as FX Twin is, I guess, and I guess she's playing some festival in Iceland Airwaves, and she's like touring extensively and is releasing stuff and getting a lot of recognition. And she's like a classically trained piano player, and also has done ballet in the past, like as a child, but couldn't do this anymore because of an accident, I guess. So then music became her main expression, but outlet stuff. But this is like a whole other story, like I do a lot. And here is the single again, aniyo versus Schlax. I will listen to this and review this on my website, nightstyles.de, and you can find all the links to the websites and DJ dates and stuff down in the description box as usual, and of course also a link to the single I've done with Sascha Müller, the Combat Dub single, which is also available on Uno Records in the UK. For those who want to buy it, will be available at minor mail order as well, and in other places I need to do an update on my website as well. And there is a link to the snippets so you can listen to it and leave me a feedback, or if you want to like buy one from me, I would really appreciate that. If some of the vinyl community members like take interest in stuff, one of their members do, although I'm not that active in the vinyl community anymore. Anyway, I am rambling. I'm out for today. I need to eat, and then I need to edit, and then you're gonna see this video in the next few hours, I guess. So I'm gonna talk to you in the next one. See you later.